Buddy, it's me, Andrew, and Minerva. Oh. um, and this is going to be your weekly. No, baby, don't scratch the chair. Don't scratch the chair, baby. Your weekly oracle card reading for April. I look at my planner. 20th to the 26th, and I'm going to be using the daily guidance from your angels oracle cards. They were in my cabinet, and they just decided they wanted to be used, so I'm just going with it. So I haven't actually used the physical cards yet in a reading. So this is going to be interesting. This card is not. I thought it was wanting to come, but it's not. So always pay attention to that. So that's one thing Doreen Virtue says as well. Is if you think a card is wanting to come out, and you go for it, and it's not like coming out really easy, then it's not meant to be. So the cards work off the law of attraction, which basically says that the card you draw is the card that is meant for you. Oh, that's the beginning of the week. Middle of the week. End of the week. Alright. Make sure they're all facing the same way. They are. And put them back in the box. Cool. Okay, cool. So, for the beginning of the week, we have, she is focusing on something. We have energy work. And this card, I'm going to read you what the card actually says. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So this is really speaking about everybody, because everybody has a type of energy inside of us, but it's really talking about people who are pursuing their spiritual purpose. So, and it's about using your hands. So if you read cards, you obviously shuffle with your hands, and if you do Reiki, then you use your hands. A lot of spiritual modalities and healing modalities are done with our hands. So this card is for the energy workers, for the light workers, for the people who read cards, for the Reiki healers, for the healing, whatever kind of modality that you do. It is saying to keep it up. But I also feel like there's going to be a lot of heavy energy this week. Not necessarily positive or negative, but heavy. Just like a lot kind of going on at once. So I feel like we're going to be needing to use our spiritual gifts. Even if you're not a card reader or whatever, you still have these gifts. I feel like we're going to be needing to use these gifts to kind of ground ourselves. Which, to me, in this card, you see the angel. She's like actually on the ground. So I feel like it's talking about grounding yourself, at least this particular week. That's talking about using your energy to shield yourself and to ground yourself. And any of the healing work that you do, I feel like it's going to be amplified at this time. And I feel like the energy that you put into something, whether it be negative or positive, is going to be amplified this week. So if you have a situation that's going on in your life that you are not happy about, don't think negative thoughts this week. Don't ever think negative thoughts, because I don't like that. But try really hard this week to not think negative thoughts, because they are going to be amplified during the beginning of the week, during this kind of different kind of time that we're going through. And it's actually, I believe, tonight, which is Saturday, April 18th. I believe that there's a new moon tonight as well, and if it's not tonight, it's tomorrow night. So this is perfect. So really make your wishes and intentions known, because the energy you put towards them is going to be magnified this week. So that's a really good card to get. All right. So let's see what else. Oh, okay, cool. So for the middle of the week, we have change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance, the angels. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. So this, well, I don't throw the card. This card makes perfect sense. So the beginning of the week is going to be kind of a heavy energy where our personal energy is going to be amplified as far as our wishes and intentions. And that energy being amplified is going to kind of push us in a new direction. It's going to give us a different route, kind of like a detour. So not necessarily a detour, but kind of like there's a fork in the road and we're heading towards one. But that one fork isn't necessarily bad, but there's a fork that's a little bit better, and that's where this is going to take us. Now that being said, I feel like there's a third prong in this fork in the road. That if you are thinking negative thoughts, you're going to be pushed down a negative road. You're going to be pushed down a road you don't want to go down. And your thoughts are incredibly important. Your thoughts, your words, and your actions are incredibly important right now. So make sure you are asking for help, that you're clearing and shielding your energy with Archangel Michael, that you're asking Archangel Jophiel to boost the beauty of your thoughts, and really take into account the thoughts that are going through your mind, because they're manifesting like this. Like this week, they're going to just go freaking insane. Alright, so for the end of the week, we have assertiveness. And this card says, this situation can be healed gently with love, as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. So the end of the week, this change in direction, people are going to kind of be like, what are you doing? Like, why were you wanting to do this, and then now you're doing something else? Like, why are you doing this? You know, they're going to question you, and they may even doubt you. But if you've been on the spiritual path for a while, you pretty much know that that's kind of normal. Where if someone isn't doubting you, then, you know, it's like, what? So the shift that your energy, or the direction that your energy is going to push you in, as long as it's positive, people are going to notice it, and they're going to be like, what are you doing? Like, you're doing something different. Like, you're being weird. And it's just a new direction for you. So you're going to have to really stand your ground, I feel like. And just know that being assertive is not the same thing as being mean. Being assertive is defending your beliefs without, you know, getting really argumentative, but also putting your foot down. And that's what you're going to have to do. So they told me to draw another card, and I always listen. So we got steady progress. This card says, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Bam. Thoughts, feelings, actions. Or thoughts, words, actions. So they're acknowledging that you're making progress. You've been doing really good. So now it's just a matter of using the energy this week, or in the beginning of the week, to really make it or break it. Like, you've got to do it. You know, you have got to realize that this energy is heavy. And not negative, not in a negative way, but there's a lot of energy this week. So you can either use it to your betterment or your detriment. So use it to your betterment, and think positive thoughts, think loving thoughts, and even if you come across someone you want to slap the hell out of, which happens all the time, think positive and loving thoughts. So I feel like it's going to be a really good week for us. I feel like it's going to be a week of new directions and change, and really coming into our own spiritually. So if you would like a reading with me, you can contact me at my website, which is www.tarotangel444.com, and /readings, or you can go to the reading section on my website, and that gives you a list of the readings that I offer and kind of what they entail. If you would like to follow me on Facebook, which, I mean, why aren't you if you're not? Shame on you. You can go to facebook.com Andrews Angel Cards. So, Andrews Angel Cards. So, you can also just search on Facebook, Andrews Angel Cards, and they'll come up. So, we're going to have a really good week. So, make it a good week. If you don't follow me on here, you can subscribe and then like the video, which is cool. And then if you have suggestions for any other card decks you think I would like, shoot me a comment below. And I will see you guys in my next reading, which will be probably either a deck reveal, maybe, you know me, or or my next weekly reading, or my reading for May. So I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you guys have a great week. And it was also my dad's birthday on Sunday, or tomorrow, or today if you're watching this on Sunday. So happy birthday, Dad. Love you, and angel blessings.